Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mandy and today I was going to share a grocery haul with you. Yesterday I was going to run to the store and pick up some items that were on sale and we ended up getting snow and I just made a decision that I was not going to go out and go to the store because for one, we hardly ever get snow and I didn't feel like going out in it. And two, I didn't need anything. There was nothing that I needed. The only reason I was going to go to the store was, for one, to buy some items that were on sale that I could use in the future, which I think I need to really start thinking about. And two, for my YouTube video. And I don't want to go to the store just to go, and I don't want to go to the store just to make a video. So anyway, I am going to be announcing the winner of the cash giveaway that I did in my Sam's Club haul. So stay tuned to the end. So what we're going to do today, I'm just going to show you a couple of the meals we had this week. It's going to be short and sweet. Just a couple ideas for you. Maybe you need an idea of what to have for dinner. So let me show you what we had for dinner this week. All right, this first night, my husband was cooking. God bless him. And he made a shrimp Alfredo. Now, I didn't get this whole recipe made on video, but I feel like sometimes, at least for me, I like the idea. Like, oh, shrimp Alfredo, that's a great idea. I can look up a recipe and I can make it. There's nothing special about most of my recipes. Most of them are somebody else's recipe. So I feel like when I'm sharing a what's for dinner video, I can give you an idea instead of necessarily making the meal with you. But anyway, he sauteed some onion and garlic in a skillet in some butter. He added some seasoned shrimp. He seasoned it with Italian seasoning. And he added a can of Alfredo sauce and some Parmesan cheese. It was delicious. We served it with this English cucumber. I made some fettuccine on the side. This meal was so good. He also chopped up some tomato. He had it on top of his. I ate it on the side. It was delicious. So good. And I was craving a chocolate chip cookie, I think all day long on this day. And again, this was a recipe I found on the internet. I'm not even going to be able to find it for you because I was just scrolling, I think, YouTube, and I found this one. Don't worry, it wasn't a keeper. I don't like a flat cookie, and these were flat, crunchy cookies. It is not what I was looking for, but yes, I made some chocolate chip cookies and they're all gone. So the next night, I am making chicken fajitas. This is like my favorite recipe. This is a recipe my husband usually makes for me. He likes to do it out on the Blackstone, but he was at work on this day and I had it planned and I wanted it. So I got these bell peppers out. Look how beautiful these bell peppers are. These are from Sam's Club. And I'm going to buy them every single time. I just ate half of one raw with my breakfast, and oh my gosh, they're so good. So I'm just seeing which ones need to be used up first. I knew there was one in there that had a bad spot, and I'm just going to make sure I use up all of that one, and then we'll add some more to it. But we are going to slice up these bell peppers. We're going to slice up an onion. And then I start to marinate my chicken and realize that usually my husband usually makes this recipe. Usually he slices up the chicken and then marinates it. So I end up adding all the seasonings to the whole chicken breast, and then I end up having to take them out and slice them up before I let them marinate for a little while, at least until it's time to cook dinner. All right, so I season the chicken with garlic powder, onion powder. I have this, was it carne asada seasoning? It's so good. It tastes like cilantro lime seasoning. You can like smell the lime in it. It is delicious. I get it at Walmart. And some olive oil. I think I had some pepper to this too, but the seasoning is so good on any kind of like Mexican dish. So good. So, like I said, we're going to marinate this. I'm not going to have a recipe for this in the description box. In fact, I don't think I'll have any recipes in this video because most of the stuff is just stuff we decide what kind of seasonings we like, and that's what we put on it. So if there is anything, I will let you know, but I don't think there's going to be any recipes today. All right, so now in this front skillet, I'm going to go ahead and cook the chicken, and in that second skillet back there, I'm going to cook the onion and bell pepper. This is as tall as the tripod I'm using goes. I apologize that it's not a very good view, but this is what I was working with on this day. I've been trying to deep clean my house, and I don't know where the other tripod was, but anyway, we're using these hot cast iron skillets. We're getting them hot, like medium, between medium and medium high. I really want a really good like char on this chicken, and there's also a lot of liquid from the chicken because it was frozen when I started marinating it. So I want to get all that juice cooked off of it, and I want it to have a nice like char on it. So really hot pan. Same with the vegetables. I like to start with the bell peppers and then add the onion in. I do like my bell peppers to still have a little bit of a bite, but I overcooked them on this day, but it doesn't matter. It's still so delicious. All right, so I just went ahead and added the juice from one lime on top of the chicken. It just gives it a little extra flavor. You can see I have my onions and my bell peppers going there in the background. Isn't that pretty? Such pretty colors. So I got impatient and used the paper towel trick where you just try to mop up some of that excess liquid with the paper towel, and it helped get this going a little bit faster. So at this point, my chicken is done, but I want that color and that flavor on the chicken, so I continue to let it cook. I added probably 1/4 cup of water just to get the brown bits off of the bottom, and it kind of helps like moisten the chicken a little bit. Yeah, so I know it kind of seems silly to take the liquid out and then put liquid in, but just trust me. Now I'm going to add the bell peppers and onions to the pan. My mouth is watering just watching this. It's so good, you guys. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoy fajitas. So good. All right, and I serve mine on corn tortillas. Some of my family members like flour better than corn, but I am corn tortillas all the way. This is so good. A little bit of sour cream. I picked some cilantro out of the garden, and this is so simple. You know, sometimes you don't need to follow what everybody else does. Sometimes a simple dinner is just 2 fajita tacos. You don't need the rice and the beans and the salad and the all the other ingredients. This is how we make simple, cost-effective meals. This is budget friendly. You don't need all the extras. Look how beautiful this is. It's healthy, it's delicious, and it didn't take very long at all. So don't feel like you need all that extra stuff. I certainly don't, and this fills me up without all the extras. All right, guys, it is Wednesday here, and I need something quick and easy because Caitlin and I go to church on Wednesday night, and I don't like to have to mess with dinner very much in the evening. So what I have here is half of a beef roast that I got at Sam's Club. It does have strings on it, but I'm going to wait till it thaws a little bit to remove those. I'm making Mississippi pot roast. My husband loves this recipe, so I like it. It has good flavor, but it's really salty, so we're going to adjust a few things so that everybody will enjoy it. So I have this big bulk container of brown gravy mix. I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of that. I think a packet is 1/4 of a cup, and I'm gonna go a little bit shy. I'm gonna add some black pepper because we put that on everything. And I have these 2 opened ranch packets. This is a ranch dip, which I think is a little bit saltier than just the ranch seasoning. So I'm gonna add both of these. They're not even half full, so it's gonna be a little less salty. And I have these pepperoncinis in the fridge. I'm gonna put a couple of those in there, and I'm not gonna lie, usually I just put a couple tablespoons of butter because that's a lot of butter. But the last time I made it, my husband asked me, did you put the whole stick of butter in there? And I said, no. He said, it needs the whole stick of butter. I said, okay, so we're gonna put the whole stick of butter in there. So let's just dump these ranch packets over it. I know you guys have seen this recipe everywhere, all over the internet and YouTube, but I don't make a lot of new recipes. We kind of know what we like and keep making what we like. So not a lot of new recipes on my channel, but a lot of good food. All right, I'm just going to guess with this brown gravy. I think that's good. And a good healthy dose of coarse black pepper. I was just thinking I need to start a new Sam's Club list because it's been a week since I've gone, and I'm gonna need to add pepper. There was something I wanted to add and I couldn't remember what it was, and it's pepper. So I'm gonna put the butter on top. Actually, I'm gonna cut that in half because it's not gonna fit with the lid like that. So let me cut it. There we go. And then these pepperoncinis, we'll just throw a couple on the sides. Nobody eats these after they've cooked in the juice. It's just the flavor. So I'll pour a little bit of juice in there. And that is it. We're gonna make some mashed potatoes with this later. And I don't remember what vegetable we're gonna be having. We will think of something, but there is Wednesday night's dinner, Mississippi pot roast in the crock pot. I have it on high. It's a little bit later than I wanted to start it, and it's frozen. So I'll come back later and show you what it looks like. All right, I peeled 3 giant potatoes. Got them going in the Instant Pot for 22 minutes because they're huge. I took the temperature of this because it's taken forever, and it was like 143. You guys, it's on high, but dang, this thing is slow. I decided we're gonna have some corn with it. That bag is open, it needs to be used, and I don't want mashed potatoes, so instead of mashed potatoes, I'm gonna cook this for myself. A little low carb option, and I probably won't eat the corn. I just don't feel like it. So yeah, that's the plan. But of course, by dinner time, I had different plans. So I did have some corn. This roast did not cook to shredded, but we sliced it up and it was delicious. All right, and I'm gonna put on the screen here the winner of the cash giveaway. It is Patricia Vandermoss, 63. She guessed $380, and it was $382.84. So she was the closest. There was a couple people that were really close. I appreciate you all so much for playing along and giving me your guess in the comments. I've decided I'm gonna do that at the beginning of every month with every Sam's Club order. So that is fun. Come back for my March Sam's Club order to enter into that giveaway as well. So Patricia, I'm gonna leave my email down in the description. email me your address and I will get that out to you as soon as possible. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday with another video. Bye guys.